front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Brewers nothing. New inning set to get underway, and here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is under this one. 1 down. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. He drew a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High and deep to center field. Back goes Garcia to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Mickey Mantle will be next. The 3-1. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
He's going.
He's running. Strike taken, the throw. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Has a look, now the pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Ready now, Joe Torre. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-2. Pitch popped up. Yount has got it, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Adrian Hauser. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Settling in now, Paul Molitor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Striding in once again, Robin Yount. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A payoff pitch one more time. Two out, nobody on. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Don Mattingly.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Popped him up. Molitor in foul ground. 1 down. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. He pops it up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Babe Ruth. The ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Braun comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Hannes Wagner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Keston Hiura is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Ryan Braun. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Yelich is on his way home. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. At the plate now, Avisail Garcia. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1 pitch. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronnie.
Digging in to try it again. Ronnie Rodriguez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. The 1-2. Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. Called strike 2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 5-1 Yanks. Orlando Arcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers. Number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Paul Molitor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Brewers 1. J.P. Fireisen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
J.P. Fireisen.
Ready once again, Joe Torre. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. skied into straightaway right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don
Mattingly will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. At the plate, Eddie Matthews, and it's fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Babe Ruth.
So here now's the pitcher, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So now to the plate, Honus Wagner. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees are out in front, 7-1. In is Christian Yelich, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Braun. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 7-1. Jeremy Jeffress enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in at last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 1-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A runner at second, nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yount onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
To second for one. On to first, a double play.
The catcher.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now in the box, Joe Torre, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Men on third with 2 down. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one. They're on top 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high
Now
fastball,
batting,
a high piece of cheese,
Giamatti.
swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronnie Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Brewers 1. Don Mattingly will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. High in the air into shallow left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So stepping in, Eddie Matthews. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The pitcher, Babe Ruth.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Babe Ruth, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Hannes Wagner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hannes Wagner. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 24, second base.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Kolek will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Now pitching, and
Kellen Deglin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now catching and batting 9.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Chopped down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Now at the plate, Kellen Deglin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. he struck him out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now, Paul Molitor. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box, Robin Yount. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Brewers 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
To the plate now, Joe Torre. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Matthews. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Goose Gossage. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Yankees 9 and the Brewers 1. And here's Christian Yelich now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now back,
one
second
away.
baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Yanks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Babe Ruth earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Adrian Hauser couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base.